And check. Okay. All right. Welcome to today's stream. As you can see, today we are flying the A321XLR from Inibuilds. This is a default plane. If you're new to the sim, this is a default plane present in the standard version of the simulator, and it's one of those planes I suggest to use if you really want to start with a liner or you really want to switch to a liner. Simulator is okay, it's not great, but yeah, probably one of the best choice if you really want to fly a liner. The flight of today is gonna be this one here from Alesund to Oslo, in which we have IFR condition. So could be the case that we need to auto-land the plane. I don't think so, but yeah, you never know. The condition can get worse. As you can see, minimum IFR condition here and here, and Oslo is just on the middle. All the runway in Oslo are provided with category 3 Bravo approach, which means that you can definitely auto-land your plane. So I noticed, okay, wait, my sim is frozen. Okay, I noticed that in this case there are engine cover when you start up the plane, which is okay, I don't think I can remove chokes from here. All right. Okay. Wow, I can't even remove them. Okay, I will do it from the FB. Hi Arush, I flew for 600 from Munich to the back. Okay, great. Well, a 6.5 hour flight with an A320neo. That's a very interesting range. How it was. Okay, let's wait to load the plane. For the rest, is an A320 philosophy plane. So if you can fly any of those, you will have no problem at all with that. Okay, battery on. So the main problem of this plane is a little bit the flight model. I'm not really loving the flight model of those default plane of Inibuilds, and the sound. So let's see after the update if there are any big change on the plane. Non-smoking lights, seatbelts auto, navigation lights, and logo on. Let's go here. So we do have a SimBrief import. Luckily here, there we go. So from Alesund to Oslo, and we have also a payload import from SimBrief. Let's just cross-check it. So we should have 152 passenger, correct? 3.8 cargo, that's correct. Fuel 5.7. That's great. Apply. Fast. All right, perfect. Yeah, way easier than the 747, way easier than the 737 that we flew on the previous days. Okay. Well, RSLine gonna take some time, of course. Fuel on board. We are okay. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, that's fine. Because we are at very north of the planet. Even today, we are flying in Norway again. Init request. Okay. Error. Yeah, I guess we had this bug already sometime. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Wow, so they didn't fix it. So even if I have my flight plan right here on SimBrief, I mean import from SimBrief, I have my operation here. I can't actually do init request. Very interesting. So this was a bug before. I remember that because I fly this plane only when there are updates. So I've been like 3 months now, but I remember something like that on the A321XLR. So we have to import it manually. That's kind of annoying, of course. But yeah, let's go. So old school. Echo November Alpha Lima to Echo November Golf Mike. if we are able to. Let's see. Okay. All right. Flight number is Scandinavian. It's not gonna take much time because it's a very short flight plan, luckily. 1327. Cost index is 36. And cruise altitude 330. Let me set up 1228 here. Okay. Is it on? Yeah, it should be on. It should be working properly. Let me just check something on here. Okay, great. Init ref, well, even that. Wind, of course, we can't request wind. I will not even try. So, flight plan. From Enal, we need to go to Gijir. Sorry. Enal, yeah. Next waypoint is Gijir. Gijir, great. Insert. After Gijir, we have Kemiv. Insert. And after Kemiv, we have Belgu. Okay. Yeah, the closer one, of course. Okay, that looks pretty okay to me. Departure procedure is gonna be... I'm gonna show you it immediately. We are at very cool airports, actually. Okay. So, what do we got here? We got the Gijir 1 Foxtrot departure from runway 24. So it's gonna be left on at Atbol. You don't have any constraint. We want to go... Okay, it's kind of a traffic pattern, as you can see. Initial climb 6,000 feet. Okay, great. Yeah, a very basic departure. No constraint. So let's go here. Departure. Running 24. Gijir 1 Foxtrot insert. Let's check that there are no discontinuity. That's perfect. Initial climb 6,000 feet. We are still... Okay, we're not removing fuel anymore. That's kind of strange. Because we should have... Yeah, but this is not correct, by the way. Wow. Fuel on board is not correct. Yeah, that's very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Apply load instant. Okay, 3 point. This is not correct either. What? Wow. That's definitely something very strange. Also because now I have no idea what is my block fuel. I mean, is it this? Is it this one here or that one? Wow. Very strange. I don't know. Technically, it's this one here. Yeah, that's super strange, to be honest. Zero fuel weight is 63.3 dash zero fuel weight CG is 36.6 30.6, sorry, 30.6. Okay, wow, already 2 bugs. Yeah, that's very bad. So we have a very strange fuel information there. Can I have the fuel page? Let me check from here. Yeah, apparently... Wow. Let's see what happened. Apply load. Instant. Okay. That's wrong, of course. And then all of a sudden he decided to... Well, that's not correct at all. It's gonna work for us, but that's a very different weight. So it's 8.0. Okay. Yeah, we have to be really aware of that because our takeoff weight is gonna be quite different. Yeah. Really bad. Really, really bad. Already 2 bug. We couldn't import the flight plan from SimBrief, and the fuel is not setting correctly at all. I don't think I've... I mean... No, it shouldn't be this. Also, yeah, it's in metric. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's not really... I mean, it's kind of sad. I mean, I expected some big update, honestly. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there was no change log at all about any of Inibit's plane on 2024. So, yeah. No, I don't want to fly the fly-by-wire today. I'm here to test this one. I know. I mean, I fly the fly-by-wire since 5 years. I know that's amazing. I mean, amazing. Okay, it's not amazing. I don't like some stuff about the fly-by-wire either, but yeah, this is not that good. Also because this wasn't a problem at all before. Okay. So now, yeah, our takeoff. Maybe this is updated correctly. Yeah, at least. Okay, this weight is correct, at least with the addition of fuel. Send to FMS. Okay, confirm data. 129.131.136 transition, that's correct. 1.2 flags 53. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm following the fly-by-wire project since the very, very beginning. But yeah, this is important for people also to see what they can get on the sim, especially for Xbox and PS5. They will not have the possibility to get the fly-by-wire at all. So yeah, it's also a test. Oops, I have engine core. A test to show them how the plane is doing so far. Which I can't even... What? Okay, this is starting to be very bad. What? Okay, engine cover gone. Great. Okay. Well, luckily that would have been the end of the plane for real. Flight director on. Flight director on. APU start. And the TCAS in this one here is okay. It's here. Code is correct. Okay. Well, we can actually. Okay, RS is online. Okay, we're about to push back. So TRRA, ATC mode auto. Now I'm gonna set up norm here. Altitude reporting on. Okay, great. We don't have ATC, I guess. What's that? No, thanks. Yeah, we don't have any ATC. I used to face this issue when I came to Amsterdam. I didn't know about the fly-by-wire. Well, I mean, okay. Usually, especially the A320neo by Inibits, it's a little better. I mean, it's better than the A321 overall. For example, I don't get that problem of import. But yeah, they are different. I mean, in the fly-by-wire, of course, the sound is definitely better. Probably the flight model is better as well. But yeah, I don't like that the cost index doesn't do anything in the fly-by-wire. I don't like that you can't split the MCDU. So yeah, it's not. I mean, and especially if you are used to the Phoenix, both plane have a quite basic flight model compared to the Phoenix, of course. The difference is just out of this world overall. But yeah, thinking that this stuff is default, so you don't have, I mean, okay, today's not really working great, but yeah, the A320neo, for example, is a default plane. You don't, in the sim, I mean, the vanilla sim, you don't have to install anything. Yeah, that's just quite incredible, to be honest. Okay. And I'm kind of suspecting that Inivitz is doing it on purpose, because they can definitely do planes. I mean, the A350, especially the last update of the A350 is it's quite a good add-on. Okay, let's go. Parking brake. Sorry, not parking brake. Pushback. We're gonna push back like this. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you the taxi briefing. It's a very simple one. Okay, release parking brake. Let's go. Beacon light. Transponder is already on. Okay, let's go. Let's hear the sound. I mean, can also be the case that this plane is not updated at all. So there was no change in the sim update 4. Would be kind of strange, honestly. But yeah. There is no information about that, as there wasn't in the 747, which has been updated instead. So yeah, it's kind of a strange changelog, to be honest. Okay, classical no sound of the... Yeah, this is one of the main problem for me of this default plane, that the sound is really, really bad. I don't even know if I'm starting up. Ah, no, I have APU bleed. No, okay, my bad. APU bleed is off. Not that... I mean, let's see. Let's see if there is a big change in sound. I don't think. Okay, now it's starting up. Okay. Okay, pushback completed. Parking brake set. Yeah. Okay, wait. Yeah, for now it's not that bad, I have to say. Okay. Yeah, for now it's not terrible. Normal setting. Yeah, the A320, I mean, in general, the new engine in the Neo version of Airbus is very long to start up. Maybe, but okay, maybe this is already it's already fine. Okay. So 6 okay, this is correct. Constraint. Seatbelts on, no smoking lights on. Do we have seatbelts? Okay, no. Yeah, also another, let's say, problem of the fly-by-wire is that it doesn't have the cabin, which, I mean, for many people is not really a concern, but for others it is. Alright, yeah, now it's kicking in that strange noise of fan, which is super annoying. Yeah, I don't know why they do this. Look how it's rising. If I go... Oh, can I stay here? Oh, super high volume of the plane, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna do this a little bit, but... No. Okay, let's go. APU bleed off, APU off, taxi lights. Flaps is 1. Okay. Great. Trim. It's 0.2 up. What? Wow, it's not letting me to set the trim. Oh, what? Okay. That's very strange. Yeah, if I try to use my classical trim control in the stick, it's not working. Which is, yeah, okay. Okay, let's say it's fine. It's not really fine, but whatever. Predictive wind shear off, ignition off. Okay, let's go. Yeah, the sound is the classical default sound. It's really bad. Long story short, it's really bad. Wait a sec, because... Okay, one moment. My rudder pedal are completely offset. Okay. And let me check this stuff at this point. All. Let's go. All right. So let me see something. Okay, yeah, we have to take that taxiway. Takeoff config. Norm. Cabin ready. Wow. Different feeling from the Phoenix. On the ground handling. Yeah, it's more reactive, this one. Also different feelings from the fly-by-wire. The fly-by-wire ground handling is pretty good, actually. Okay. We can enter the runway, yeah. Nobody around. Strobe lights, right, turn off landing lights. And let's try to not get to the grass, maybe. Yeah, it's... The ground handling is definitely... Oh well, yeah, that's why also I'm turning so strange, because I'm used to a completely different behavior of the Airbus A320 or A321. It looks like we are... I mean, I'm guessing that this stuff... I mean, we already burn 200 kilos. I mean, can be... No, okay, can be the case. It's that wrong fuel import was a little suspicious, of course. So already many... also the terrain is not working, of course. Yeah, in any of the default inhibits plane, terrain is working. Just to let you know. So they didn't fix it. Okay. Backtrack. Okay, for now it looks really identical. Okay, this is also a bug. If you use the UFP, it's gonna set up that. It's pretty identical to the previous version. Okay, let's go. 50%. Super fast pull up. Brake release. Man, flex SRS runway to thrust blue. Yeah, there is no sound basically. I mean, yeah, I feel like we are taking off MD-80. But after the rotation, the sound's gonna improve quite a lot, for some reason. V1 rotates. Wow. Wow, a lot of stick up to rotate. Okay, positive rate, gear up. Very beautiful place overall. Look at those mountains right into the sea. Okay, now there is this tremendous change in sound. Autopilot. Let's start climbing immediately. Okay. Lever climb, thrust climb. Yeah, now the sound is, as always, I mean, it's identical as it was in the past. So after the rotation, the sound is not terrible. On ground is really bad. Incredible place overall. Okay, we can go direct to GG quite immediately. Yeah. We are pretty low at the moment, but... Speed check. Okay, let's do... Speed check, flaps up. Okay. And now, direct... GG. Yeah, another stuff I don't like about this is that you press here, it's gonna trigger the direct immediately. It's a little different for what I saw in other Airbus, in which you can have some more option, of course. Direct A-beam, for example, in the Phoenix. But yeah, I mean, be aware. I mean, it's way easier to trigger a direct gear than the Phoenix. So, oh, look at this shape. All right, left. We are climbing like monsters. Disarm this. Landing light still out. That's fine. I remind you we're going to Oslo, in which we have IFR condition at the moment. We don't have control, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna have to check the traffic for sure. And we do have, yeah, IFR condition still present there. Wow, look at the climb rate. Monstrosity. Yeah, we have to climb fly level 330, which is a little too much for me for a 200 miles flight, but whatever, the plane is climbing really fast, so let's go for it. Okay, we have a little bit noise on the max. Wow. Yeah, I noticed this in many default plane, the brightness of the screen is pretty dark, I have to say. It's kind of hard to see every time. Okay, we can go direct to Camiv. Let's do it. Okay, let's go. Camiv on top. 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. And the seatbelts. Seatbelts stay out. Acceleration. Wow. We're gonna accelerate quite a lot. Okay, great. Okay, after the acceleration, we can already give a check to the traffic situation in Oslo. Okay. Right now. So let's see. This is us. No. Oh wow, how many arrival? Okay, there isn't. Wow, it's full of arrival actually. There is one from Lisbon that we have to be aware of. That we have to be aware of. Which is this. Okay, look pretty far. We're gonna accelerate, of course. And also, active run is 19er, so yeah, we're gonna approach from this side. It's gonna have to do all the turn around the airport. So yeah, I don't think we will have any problem with traffic today. Maybe with the traffic ahead of us, but it was like 30 minutes. Was the... Oh wow, we are completely ahead of him. Ah yeah, I was up. Okay, never mind. Was a traffic from Istanbul. Oh yeah, there is another one here. 747 from Istanbul. Okay. Which is this? Yeah. Yeah, but still... Okay, let's say that there is... I mean, I thought it was a better situation. There is a bit of traffic for sure. Let's just continue going there. Yeah, the flight is going to be very short. Okay. Yeah, the only thing that is really, really good about the default plane is the flex of the wing. Which... I guess they have a different access to the SIM code, because the Phoenix is not able to do a proper flex still on 2024. After more than 1 year from the release of the SIM. As you can see, Oslo already there, and I think that it's needed for us to check the arrival procedure immediately. which is also a little bit weird because I'm already spot a DME arc. Well, do we have any different? No. Okay, it's gonna be this. Of course, from there, ILS running 1, 9 right. So yeah, basically what will happen is just, if we have a good traffic situation, we are gonna go direct to Bavad immediately. This is done, of course, for traffic situation. A lot of constraint, as you can see, we are basically doing the DME arc at the same altitude. But yeah. So we're gonna adjust. We have the procedure in case we want to extend our flight, or either go direct to final, go direct to Bavad and take the ILS, or even direct to Oduni and take the ILS. Runway 19 right, as you can see, it's a category 3 Bravo approach, so auto land is available for us. IFR condition still present there. Broken 900 feet. But visibility on ground is good, so I don't think we will need to auto land the plane. But yeah, can happen. You never know if there is a cloud passing right over the airport when you are landing. So is the Belgu 3 mic? Wait a sec. No, runway is wrong. What? No. Erase. Arrival. Runway. Sorry, my bad. 19 right. Okay, 3 mic via Bavad. Insert. Great. All right. That's perfect. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna descend at top of the Senate, honestly. All right, continue climb 330. Our final. Let me see. Climb 0.77. It's gonna be the switch. Okay, now we got some, even more speed than before. So let's give a check again to the traffic situation. We are here ahead of everyone else. The only plane is a traffic from Copenhagen, which could be still a problem because we are in a very favorable pattern to land. So all the plane coming from the south, as this traffic here from Copenhagen. We need to do all the turn around the airport and land running 19er. So yeah, even if this plane is 4 minutes ahead of us, can definitely be a problem. And even this one from Helsinki, or Helsinki, maybe not really. It's this Finnair, but yeah, it should take another runway. And also we're gonna get some more speed than this. Oh yeah, there is a bit of traffic for sure, but yeah, we have all the space to adjust in case. We have all the space to adjust. What I want to do is an auto radio check. Okay, on the radio 2, I want to set this. Yeah, I want to be able to no. Am I receiving it? Yeah. Who? Okay. Okay, yeah. It's pretty low, but people are wondering what happened. I think nobody heard me. I'm pretty far to everyone. Okay. Great. Zoom. Yeah, as you can see, top of climb and top of descent are very close to each other. Yeah, that's a lot of altitude for a flight. We are gonna extend our top of descent, of course, because of the constraint we had in the arrival, which we're gonna avoid. But yeah. Yeah, we really have to be aware of the evolution of the... Yeah, as you can see now, we are very close to the traffic on Copenhagen and the traffic from Helsinki. Yeah, because we are gaining speed, of course. Also, you have to consider many variables. Also, the fact that there is a DME arc arrival. So, are people gonna shoot the DME arc for no reason, or yes or not? So, you never know in this case on VATSIM without a controller. In ground, clear to left. Whatever terminal is available, it's fine. Alright. Yeah, we're almost at Kamiv. 23 miles. So we have really to make a choice. I'm gonna go direct to Bavad for sure. On the top of the sun. That's for sure. Also because we are entering in Norway, in Oslo airspace, which is, yeah, it's called also Oslo. So the plane overall, it's pretty identical to what I remember. The only, the very positive feature, let's say, of this plane is the performance. It's really good on frame rate. Really, really good. It's also very light, probably, but yeah. Great work on that. For sure. Especially, given the fact that Inuits had a little bit of problem of performance with the A350, which they are kind of solving them. Still not really able to use it in some airports, but yeah. Wow, it's full of traffic in Oslo, even without control. A 5 departure, and in the next half an hour, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arrival. Okay, let's say 6 arrival. Plenty of traffic there. So let's say if the Finnair goes for the runway 19er left, it's not a concern. I don't know if it's gonna write on chat his intention. As you know, it's always a little bit weird on VATSIM. The Copenhagen flight, it's way behind us because, again, for the reason that you need to do all the turn around the airport. So I don't think this flight is gonna be a concern at all. Then there is us. Okay, the flight from Istanbul is pretty far now. So the only concern can be this Finnair. That's it. And we're almost at top of the sun and almost at Kamiv. As always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. And let me turn this off. Yeah, consider the fact that it does have a cabin, which is not bad at all. The cabin is not, let's say, hyper resolution, but it's not bad. Oops, I didn't want to do that. It's not bad at all. Okay, we're leveling off, right? Almost. It's not bad at all, and performance still very, very good. Okay, we are on a turn now. So that means that also we are at, we are leveling off. I don't think there is the toilet. Yeah, the Inuit A350 is one of the few planes that I have which include the toilet, liners at least, because I remember the Honda Jet having the toilet. There is not much there that I have, at least. So this is another lavatory. 1, 2. Never mind that. Oh wow, there is a different seat on business class. I'm wondering if this is realistic or not. Very cool, business class for A320. 1. And okay, yeah, there is a lavatory here. A320 Neo. Oh, this is wrong. Okay. Yeah, that's wrong, of course. This is not an A320. There we go. Wow. Ooh, wow. Look at those mountains. Yeah, we are in the, I guess, in the highest. Yeah, this is the highest area of the flights. Terrain-wise, of course. Look at that. Very cool. Let's check from wing view. Wow. Yeah, Norway is a really incredible country. I remind you that we are bringing the Duke into Norway because there are some incredible flights to do. Unfortunately, I guess they do it mainly with the Dash 8, but also the Twin Otter should be a cool plane to use in Norway, but unfortunately the default one, which probably I have to try again, since the update, is not really a good plane. So, but you do have really incredible flights to do for the both the Twin Otter Dash 7 and Dash 8. Yeah. You have just, yeah, there are some really crazy approach. I don't know, for example, this one. Sogndal Haukassen, 1000 meter, 1100 meter runway, complete in a fjord. I went there with the Twin Otter, incredible place. This one is another one, pretty interesting. The PFT. And yeah, I mean, no. Even just in this area, it's full of very interesting. The PFD and the navigation display quality is so bad. Why so bad? I mean, it doesn't look bad at all to me. It looks, yeah, very similar to the Phoenix. Okay, so we are at top of descent. At this point, I guess that we should go direct to Bavad, avoiding completely the DME arc. And also, maybe we should descend immediately. Okay. Well, yeah, the only thing is that it's a little bit dark. I mean, at maximum brightness, and it's a little bit dark. But yeah, honestly, it looks. And we don't have terrain, but yeah, that's not about quality. It's very similar to the Phoenix or to the fly-by-wire. I don't know if you can see the pixel here. Yeah, look at that. You can see the pixel. Yeah, it's. Doesn't look bad at all. Not that, at least. I'm really curious about the flight model on the arrival. So, yeah, speaking of which, let's recap a little bit the problem we got. So, we weren't able to import the flight plan on the MCDO. We were able to do it on the FB, but not on the MCDO. The fuel is completely crazy. We have more fuel than what we had on departure. So, okay, the fuel, they definitely have some problem on. Well, look at this. It's adding fuel for some reason. Okay, that's really bad, of course. Yeah, that's really bad. Let's go down, by the way. And I need to do this. Oops. Yeah, other than that, for now, it's not a full plane. I wouldn't say it's good. It's okay. I think the A320neo, the default one, it's better. But I also think that this stuff about the fuel changing is not the first time I see it on the yeah, thank you. On the Inibil's planes. Default one, of course. Okay, now I want to write down. It's Echo November Golf Mike. ILS 19 right. Okay. Max speed. Okay, speed on me. 310 and 310 for descent. Okay, let's go down quite fast now. Until we are at 310 knots at least. Yeah, I'm gonna maintain this path. Okay, we wrote down on the chat our intention. Let's see if any other will do it. Especially, yeah, this traffic here, because if he's going for running 19 left, I don't even have to consider it. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise it's gonna be pretty close. Yeah, we're gonna get there at the same time, basically. So yeah, we have a little advantage on the. Oh no, not really. Actually, it's pretty similar. But yeah, let's see if we are gonna have some VATSIM show today. I'm gonna keeping this rate of descent for now. Okay. Even if we are overshooting a little bit the speed, which is why it's not on mine anymore. Wow, this was, I mean, okay. Maybe I didn't take the speed properly before. Okay. Yeah, let's keep descending 3,000 feet per minute until we are at we are on the vertical path, basically. Yeah, I think we're gonna recover. Yeah, what I definitely hate about the Airbus plane is that you don't really have a number here. You have it in the A380, in the A350, but not in the A320 family, and either in the A330. So you have no idea if you are how much, I mean, how higher you are from the vertical path. So annoying. But yeah, I think we can recover. I mean, 11,000 here, we have to be at 5,000 at Babad. Yeah. Last time we were high on the approach, if I remember, last time in Oslo. Okay, now let me try, let me see the experience of this guy. Just to have an idea. Okay, 800 hours. Let's see. I mean, you know that you never know in VATSIM what's gonna happen when you have two traffic getting to the airport at the same time. Let's just continue our descent for now. Is it descending? Oops. Yeah, it's very low. It's very slow also. I guess we're getting ahead of him, yeah. Yeah, because he's going very slow. Should I go direct to final? Nah, maybe not. Let's maintain these directs for now. Wow, we're descending super fast, but still not recovering the vertical path. Okay, 60 miles. We are okay, of course. 60 miles. No, sorry, 60 miles and 16,000 feet is completely fine. You know that there is this trick to know if you're high, if you're higher or lower on your vertical path. You just have to multiply by 3 your altitude. For example, if you are 20,000 feet, multiplied by 3 is 60. And if you are, 60 is like your perfect distance from the airport. If you are closer, you are too high. If you are farther, you are too low, of course. It's a very, very simple trick which we used to use. I mean, it's used in real aviation sometime, and also, for example, when the fly-by-wire didn't have any VNAV system, I was using this so much. Of course, if you're on VATSIM and there is a controller, you don't really have to. I mean, it really depends, because some controllers are just gonna ignore you until you ask for descent. It's kind of rare, but it does happen. Okay, we're finally recovering the vertical path. And we're about to slow down. So, 5,000 here. Speed 250 already. And now I'm gonna adjust the vertical speed, of course. Alright, starting slowing down. Oops, not too much. 2,000 feet per minute. So we can lose some speed. Yeah, we're gonna have to lower it even more, of course. Alright, 2,000, 1,500. Let's slow down this plane. Okay. And then when we get to 250 knots, we can switch to... Okay, I'm gonna go 1,000. We can switch to open descent. The fin air is here. We are here. Yeah, I think we're gonna get way before him. Yeah, we are ahead by 1 minute. It's going very slow. We are going super fast. Now we're gonna slow down. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I should be able to hear any traffic from VATSIM. Yeah, we also have speed constraint there. There is a little bit of lag or what? No, not here. In the PFD a little bit. Yeah, maybe it's just, I mean, maybe not really. Okay. Open descent. It's time. That's a takeoff? Or maybe not. What? Ah, yeah, that's a takeoff, of course. Alright. Open descent. Yeah, maybe we could descend even a little slower than this. I'm gonna do a fast approach because, yeah, I don't know what this traffic is going to do. Yeah, he didn't report anything on chat here. Nobody's talking on Oslo. On top of that, there is some traffic on Gramba, yeah. So I have no idea which runway he's gonna use. Okay, that's the traffic. Oh wow, that's close. That's very close call. Wow. Oh boy. 23 miles. Let's go. Okay, one.
Uniform taxi holding point 1 left via Delta about 5 Sierra.
Yeah, I didn't get if it was the traffic, the Finnair, because I heard 19er left. I don't know if it was him. Okay, descent 4,000. Okay. So he's okay. We are gonna get before him because he's. We are 10 miles from the final. He's like 12 miles. Okay, this was the plane talking. QNH. Oh boy, that was a strong one. Okay, let me set everything. Not like this, maybe. Altitude capturing. Still far. trying to set this QNH. Autopilot is gonna be. I'm not gonna calculate performance. The runway is extremely long. Auto brake low. It's 3,600 meter runway. Yeah, we're way before him. He's 50. I mean, it's 10 miles from final. He's going very slow, I guess. Yeah, it's going super slow for some reason. Okay, localizer armed. As soon as we get on final, I'm gonna set up speed on managed and let the plane slow down. We also have a little wow, and that's, yeah, maybe it's low because yeah, of the wind. Look at this place, by the way. Set up some gear down view. Wow, look at this. Pretty cool. Okay, never mind that. Localizer capturing approach. Dual autopilot. Speed on manage. Okay. Approaches arm. Speed check. Laps 1. Wow, classical Oslo approach with these. They are fjord or they are lakes more than fjord. Nah. Yeah, they're still connected to the sea, of course. Wow. Okay. Glide slope. Oslo traffic, Scandinavia 1327, full established, 19 right. Speed check, gear down.
Gardermoen traffic in 18 November is 15 miles out, inbound ILS, runway 19 right. Correction, 19 left. Gardermoen.
Okay, it's going for 19 left. Speed check, flaps 2. Okay. I guess I completely... No. Yeah, I completely forgot landing lights. Oh yeah, never mind. Let's do it now. Show this IFR condition. Oh, it's minimum VFR now. Okay. So, I don't fly this plane since 3 months, basically. Not really loving the flight model. So, yeah. I don't know how it will be landing it.
Uniform lining up and departing runway 19 dash to VIP 1 Charlie departure, carbon traffic.
So yeah, usually I used to float in this plane because I used to pull too much. Because I'm used to the fly-by-wire, to the Phoenix, which is of course very different.
Carbon traffic CNN 364 lining up
5 miles.
the Norwegian and we'll be departing 19 left and
Speed check,
1
flaps.
Charlie, Gardermoen traffic.
3. How they call it? Gardermoen. Gardermoen. Yeah, all the traffic are on running 19 left, so it's not really a concern for us. It's a concern for the Finnair, of course, since there are a couple of departures happening now. I'm not able to spot them. Okay, speed check. Let's go this side. Oops. Flaps full. All right. Hi Carlos. I just have the Logitech. I don't even know. Okay, this and this one, and I have rudder pedals. Okay, autopilot off. Okay, it's not gonna get crazy, right? Yeah. Autopilot is off. We have a lot of headwind. Yeah. Playing really reactive on the pitch and not really on the roll. This is typical of Inuits, what I noticed. Okay, I'm gonna go visual now. Yeah, it's super heavy on the roll. Okay, never mind the glide slope.
20. Retard.
Touchdown. Reverse.
Got him on Finnair 18 November, runway 19 left 5 miles.
Okay, reverse is not working. Wow.
Current traffic.
Not even looking in the throttle.
After departure for 19 left.
Okay, no reverse. $60 manual braking. I'm pretty sure that now it's gonna engage. No, wow. Okay, that's the very first time that happened. I mean, there is this bug if you're not watching the throttle, reverse is not engaging. It's the very first time it happened, even if I'm looking at it. Yeah, there was an hard landing, of course. I tried to not pull too much because usually I float as hell with this plane. But yeah. I don't, that was pretty hard. Yeah. Okay, well, below the limit at least. Yeah, definitely I don't. But I mean, I think overall they improved a little bit the flight model. I mean, with a little bit of training and maybe a little bit of reactivity adjustment, the flight model is not that terrible. Yeah. The only plane was flying quite bad was the 747 after the update. Both the 737 MAX and this one today. Can we have no? Okay, thank you. All right, landing lights, strobe lights, lowering turn off, taxi light, APU. Or maybe it's just me that I literally think, okay, I don't have to pull, I don't have to pull. I don't know, but yeah, let's say that it doesn't fly weird. I think I'm quite sure with a little bit of reactivity adjustment of the stick, and wow, look at the fuel. I mean, we took off with 7,200 tons, and now we have 12,000. But also the very first time that the reverse is not working. Let me try again. Wow, wow. No, it's not working at all.
Finnair 18 November, exit runway 19 left. Got him on.
Reverse axis off. I mean, it should work. There is no reason. Okay, let me try to spot a kind of stand. Yeah, I have to say, honestly, a lot of bug today. Yeah. More than the usual. Reverse not working. The fuel is completely broken. We couldn't import the flight plan on the plane. Okay, this airport is really offset, but okay. Yeah, we are not really. I'm gonna stop here, but I think we are very far from the terminal. Okay, IP available. Engine off. Transponder. Off. Altitude reporting off. Yeah, wow. Nah, not great experience, I have to say. Unfortunately, no. That wasn't great at all. No, too many bugs. Too many bugs. Yeah, not a positive feeling. I mean, also because in the past, I mean, there are more bugs that what we get on the past. Okay, beacon is off, right? Okay. So I'm wondering if I have to try the A320neo at this point, because yeah, this was very bad overall. Apart from the flight model, probably that wasn't a tragedy at all. Yeah, so many bugs. I mean, again, fuel is not working. Okay. The reverse is not working. Flight plan import is not working. Terrain still not working. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, kind of disappointed a little bit, especially because I mean, the plane is getting worse through time. So yeah, I will not fly the plane until the next update, of course, which probably will be in 3-4 months. So yeah, that was the A321XLR. If you want to fly it, yeah, be aware of the bugs, because there are lots. Yeah, if you do have, at this point, I mean, I don't know about the A320neo, I have to fly it before, but if you really like A320, of course, you have two alternatives, which is the A320 from fly-by-wire, which is definitely better than what I saw today in this one, and the Phoenix, which is solid, extremely solid plane to use, even if it's high fidelity. It's way easier to fly also in normal operation than this one. Yeah, of course, you don't have bugs there. Okay. So thank you very much for watching. If you like, subscribe. Yeah, I wish you a very nice evening, and see you next